Hello.
It is I, the one, the only, Jujutsu Mōodas. I go by many nomenclatures, whatever the case may be. Hope everything is well with y'all. And I just wanted to talk about Daredevil Born Again. I recently finished watching it and I let it sit in my brain a couple days. Let's let my final thoughts about it set, and really I've just come to terms that it was a waste of 9 hours. Actually, I'll be kind of nice. Let's be real. It was 45-minute episodes. Some were like 38 minutes, maybe. So let's say 8.5, 8:20, 8:40, around that. So 8 and some odd hours of wasted time because they just kind of threw and pieced things together. And I'm kind of just disappointed. This will be spoilers because obviously people will, complain. But come on, it's cape shit. Let's be real. Who really cares if I'm spoiling it? Nonetheless, the Netflix Daredevil show, which it's based from the same lore and things, was actually really good. The first season, I would say, is really good because from what I remember, I haven't rewatched it since it aired. But first season's good. Second season has the hand and like Electra, and it was kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like the hand stuff. And then the third season was like, okay, fuck you guys, we're canceling everything because the vendors suck. So here we go. Let's just throw everything to the wall, and unironically, it worked. It really worked, and it made me sad because the fourth season was. It seems like it was building to a lot, but unfortunately, we never got to that point. And now we're stuck with the Disneyverse Daredevil series, and I don't know how to feel about that. I honestly don't, because it's not very good, and it's not very fun. And let me go into detail. With the Netflix show, it was really great work, and it had good atmosphere, it set up great characters, and it felt like the people writing it really cared about Daredevil. And that's really good. I hope you like the cat ASMR. Oh my goodness, kitty cat. But yeah, it was really fun. You could tell people cared about the lore. They cared about the characters. They took it serious. Whereas other comic book shows of the same nature, like, I'm not for the Marvel shows at all. I think they're kind of dumb. Like Hawkeye, I've never seen. I've never seen WandaVision. I've never seen what's the popular shows. I'm trying to think. Well, anyway, WandaVision, I guess, is the most popular one, so that I've never seen, and I don't plan on seeing it because I don't care about Scarlet Witch like that, and Vision's boring as fuck. No offense to Vision fans, he's just boring. I'd rather watch things that I enjoy, which is based in somewhat realism. And Daredevil, to his credit, is based in realism. Same with The Punisher. The Punisher series on Netflix, mediocre. It needed more mobsters. It was really just Punisher fighting government agents. Jigsaw shouldn't have been the main villain. It should have been Barracuda, but that's just me. But Jigsaw's like his most popular adversary, so I can see why people tend to gravitate towards him, but I wasn't feeling it. It could have been Maud too. She would have been fun for Punisher, but maybe they were building to that because season 3 of that got canned too from Netflix because of whatever the case may be. They lost the rights or whatever. I don't remember exactly what happened, but y'all are some nerds and you'll figure it out for me and correct me if you care enough. But still, since those have been gone, this show's been in the works for like what? Since when did Spider-Man No Way Home, like 2019, 2020? Like, they've been hinting at it for a while, and you think, that 5 years, they could put some time, some love, some effort. No. It's just, it felt like, you can see it on the screen, it's like, okay, we have this Netflix stuff. Throw that to the wall. Oh, we want to throw our Disney spin on it, throw that to the wall, and let's just see what happens if it sticks. It doesn't. Starting with the first episode, spoiler, Foggy dies, boring. I was like, okay, I know he dies in the comic. This isn't like huge surprise, like, oh my god, Foggy died. Oh my god, heartbreaking. It's just like, huh. Hmm. This is the first like 2 minutes or like 3 minutes, and Foggy dies. It was like, huh. Can we build to this? Maybe little tension. You barely even got antiquated. You haven't seen this character in like 5, 6 years or whenever the series got canceled, and you're dead. Good fight scene though. I like that as well because allegedly they didn't want Bullseye in the Born Again series, but someone, I think Charlie Cox, the guy who plays Daredevil, was like, "Nah, we need Bullseye up in this joint." And brilliant. His scenes were great, and Bullseye was single-handedly probably one of the better things from this, because he's not only one of the better Marvel villains, he's just one of the actor playing him really portrays him well. Same with the Kingpin played by Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox playing Daredevil. They encapsulate those characters, and it's actually very fun to see them play these characters. I'm kind of John Berthelaw's Punisher. He's cool, I guess. I like. This is a popular opinion. I like the Thomas Jane Punisher because it's a fun movie. It has good characters. I like Howard Saint, and I like how they portray them, and I like how the story actually feels like it's a good origin, but it has the Russian and has characters that from the comics. And if they made a sequel, I wish the sequel would have been about Bushwhacker, because in this universe they portray with Thomas Jane, you can see the Bushwhacker existing, and it has X-Men, and this was the time that X-Men are popular. I think X-Men 3 hadn't even came out yet. But that's what ifs, whatever. But going back to the Punisher, yeah. He's not so fun. Not in this show, especially, because you can tell Disney they really wanted to make him the villain. And not to say that Punisher isn't a character you can't portray as a villain, because he's just brutal. He murders and he destroys and I can't think of a lot of adjectives right now. Sorry, but you get the idea. He's a shit disturber, and he does what he needs to do to get things done. And in this show, spoiler, they have, I guess, a police force. All these officers are like obsessed with the Punisher because he punishes the bad. And you're like, oh, okay, this is the Disney spin. So your idea of having Daredevil Born Again was to have the Punisher be a bad guy and let it be like a cop drama again. It's like, fuck you. Seriously. That whole season 2 of Punisher was the government bullshit, and it's like, no, I'm done. Can we get some villains up in this joint? And then when you get the villain, you get one of the best. He came out, I want to say, David 2017, 2018. Muse, who is of all the Daredevil villains, he's one of the cooler ones. He's dark. I think he's an Inhuman. So he's dead, technically. So it's hard for Punisher, Daredevil to track Muse down. He uses human blood to paint murals around the city. And he's like, when you unmask him, he's horrifying. He looks like something out of a fucking... What is that book called? Don't Be Afraid to Tell Scary Stories in the Dark, with like the horrified faces of the mummified eyes and the fat lady. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. There you go. That's what it is. He looks like one of those, and he fits in the Daredevil universe. What does Disney say? Just make him look like a generic school shooter. Cool. Why? Like, why? It doesn't add anything. They gave him a name. I forgot his name. Bastion. His name is Bastion now. He doesn't even have a name in the comic books. He's just nameless. He's not faceless, but he's a nameless person. Alright, Inhuman. So he's like a god, technically, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, no, let's make him Bastion, school shooter, obsessed with things. He likes to kill. He's rich. He learned Taekwondo. He killed his Taekwondo teacher. I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Stupid. kill him off too. So I guess if you bring him back, you can throw him in the Lazarus pit. Oh, excuse me, the hand pit. The same. Well, they're the same thing. Wink, wink. So you can just throw him in the Lazarus pit, and I guess he can come back as any human or whatever. The actor playing Muse sucked. I wasn't feeling it. Muse should have been like an older man. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking casting, but hey, Disney, that's what they be doing. They be ruining things and shit, but whatever. Then, skipping ahead a little bit. Actually, let me go back. I didn't even introduce. They introduced a new lawyer lady for Matt Murdock to like bounce ideas off of. Cherry's cool. He's fun. I liked his character. I can't even think of the lady's name in the show. She sucked. I don't know why. If you're gonna have anyone work with Matt Murdock, it should have been Karen. And you can tell in this show they didn't want Karen Page either. And you kind of need her in a Daredevil story because she's like a integral part of Daredevil's lore. And if you don't have her, you don't really have Daredevil. But I guess because her character's a redhead like Mary Jane, you just can't have redheads in the Marvel MCU. That isn't Black Widow, so that's stupid. She makes a few appearances and she helps, and she's one of the better parts of the Netflix series and the Punisher show because she was on both. And the actress playing it is the lady from My Name is Earl, the Camdenites. But she really carries. She's a great Karen Page, and I want to see if they do the storyline where she's the one who sells out Daredevil's identity because I think she can do it. But I don't think Disney's gonna pull that trigger. I don't even think they will bring Elektra and do Bullseye killing Elektra. To be honest with you, I see Bullseye killing Vanessa. If they're gonna continue this, which I don't. They kind of just left the show as things happen. Oh, we have Tony Soprano's son. He's a good character, but it's like, oh, we have him. Cool. Yeah, BB. Cool, I guess. I didn't mind their plotline. It was something. Bullets in the show. Wasn't expecting that, but I was like, it's better because they killed Kingpin, spoiler, in the Netflix series. I forgot who kills off his right hand man. He dies, so they just pretty much replaced him with Bullet. Which for MCU, okay, I'm okay with that. I vibe with it, but it's like wow. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think what else happens in the Daredevil show that I was just like, oh. One of the better plot lines, to its credit, they introduced White Tiger, which in the comics is like, he's a vigilante. And he works. He really works in the show. I didn't mind him. It made it a court procedural a little bit, and then to the MCU's credit, they did not have that a lot in the Netflix show. You kind of just see Matt Murdock lawyering a little bit, but not necessarily in the courtroom, and they did capitalize on the courtroom procedural with Daredevil, because you could just have an entire season just him in the courtroom, and it would work. Because Matt Murdock's a good lawyer, but we got 2-3 episodes of White Tiger. I'm glad that was pretty much in the show because I don't think if that wasn't there that the season would be good if it was just focusing on like the Punisher goons. And the Kingpin anti-hero thing, which I can see what they're doing, because it felt to me, I don't know about anyone else, the whole point of Born Again is setting up Kingpin to be the villain in the new Spider-Man movie. And I don't want that at all, actually. No Way Home should have just ended pretty much. Well, it ends the best way in the series is all 3 Spider-Man MC movies suck, in my opinion. No Way Home's ending makes me so excited for the 4th movie because it's the first time Peter is going to be alone. He has no one, and no one knows who he is. He's not going to have all these characters. He's not going to have Iron Man strapped on Polygon because they fucking are ready for Iron Man. I hate Iron Man. As he's Uncle Ben in this universe for Peter, which is stupid because why? Anyway, at the end of it, again, no one knows who Peter is. And I feel like since they're doing this anti-hero vigilante mask thing, they're going to say, oh, well, Kingpin will be the brutal villain for Spider-Man. And And I don't want that. It should be Ned. Ned should just become Hobgoblin. And it should be a brutal story between two friends that, well, one friend who technically forgot his friend, and he somehow regains his memory to say, huh, that Spider-Man guy was my best friend at one time, and the only way I can get close to him is becoming a villain. And that could just be the thoroughplay plot of the fourth Spider-Man MCU movie, which is not going to happen. Again, I think Kingpin will be the villain, and if you're really going to do that, why the frick would you not put Spider-Man, at least in a scene, put him on a mural, anything? You're in New York City. He's my favorite superhero. I'm a little biased. But you're in New York, you could have a mural. You could even wink, wink, nudge, nudge, maybe Miles, Prowler, anything. Scorpion, Rhino. He has a huge villainography. You can have a Mysterio, because people like the Mysterio MCU, which I thought Jake Gyllenhaal was a good Mysterio. Mysterio being OP is stupid. It's Captain Fishbowl Head. Captain Fishbowl Head should be the weakest. He should be illusionary, and he's strong in those, which he was. He's a good manipulator, but as just like a general threat, like you're gonna worry that he's gonna kill Peter? No, I didn't. And I saw it in theaters. I was like, kids were literally like, and parents were at like the edge of their seat, and I'm like, this is fucking Captain Fishbowl Head. Once Peter gets his hands on him, he fucks him up. He can usually just web zip zip and just web kick him, web ball, web swing, and it's done. It's not like he's like superhuman. Well, in the newer, I think, what is it, Spectacular Spider-Man, he's like an ethereal god or whatever, but normally he's just a guy that does like magic. He's not my favorite Spider-Man villain. The Vulture in the first one, he was good. I do like the Vulture. Michael Keaton's good, though, that's why. And then the third movie was, as everybody knows, is just all rehashed villains from all the other movies. And Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And I'm like, okay, you're lazy. It's a good movie, but it's only good because it's all these characters you removed from other movies. It's not good because on its own merits. And I say that because the plot of that movie is that Aunt May's like, oh, you can't send them back to the universe. That stupid. That's not Peter's responsibility. And I like that in the Spider-Verse movie, a better series about the multiverse. You can't do things like that. You can't send someone back. It's just gonna fuck the timeline up. Unless he's gonna be like the Maker, Peter, in this timeline. And he's like he watches everything over, but he's not. He's Peter Parker. He's a nerdy little geeky science guy. He does web stuff and like makes like web suits and things, you know? Like, bro, come on. Nonetheless, going back to Daredevil, I'm just rambling raving in this audio. Sorry that there's no video. I tried to do this on my 2014 computer, and that night she's like struggling. She's on life support. I feel for her. I'm like, please load, and she's trying, but she can't. When I get her to turn on again, I'm just going to have to do the DSP thing and never, ever turn off the computer. I'm just going to have to leave it on if I want to make videos like not even professionally, just kind of like, you know, fun. I can put videos, like the audio, I can mix it up, I can, you know, edit instead of just pretty much recording audio. I'm probably going to splice a picture like this is a 2007 YouTube video. But the good thing is I can make it 30, 40 minutes as long as I want, compared to having 5 minute videos. Actually, come to think of it, the GTA 6 trailer did come out today too. So, to finish up the Daredevil Born Again thoughts, you're not really good. You want to waste 8.5 hours for like scenes you can watch on probably YouTube from like Korean, Chinese, Indian, Russian channel that'll have all the good parts split up, or you can just watch a clip channel like The Sopranos. Just do that. Don't sit and watch Daredevil again. Unless you're like myself, who's a big Daredevil fan, then yeah, you might enjoy something out of it. But if you don't. Skipping ahead now, because I brought the point up on a GTA 6 trailer drop, and I was like, that's not good. It looks nice, but I'm not hyped for the game at all. And the particular reason why is the story. The story, the Bonnie and Clyde thing, done better in GTA San Andreas. I can't think of what was her name. Catalina? I can't think of her name. The girl that leaves you for Claude. She in that one mission with CJ robbing stores and the bank and driving around. That mission was more fun than I guarantee the entirety of the GTA 6 storyline today. I couldn't care two bricks about a Latinx and a Florida man. I couldn't give two bricks. You know what I would enjoy? Something, I know, bringing in a new idea into the GTA universe. Even though there's like 6,840 rooms and like games and mods and people roleplay and all that kind of stuff in GTA. Can you play a cop in a GTA game? Like, is that like such a foreign concept? Like, if I was making GTA 6, that would have been my whole idea. Is you're a dirty cop in GTA 6, and the story can just be you can either be a good cop or a bad cop. You know, you do GTA things, you help mobsters, you help people you like, you make friends, you make enemies. You know, the GTA storylines, you know. But just so that you can have some new gameplay aspects. Because, oh my god, you can rob the stores? Dude, you can do that shit in GTA 5 online right now and go rob the store. Shoot some of the bag of chips and you'll get $1,000. Like, not interested. Are they going to add heists in the fucking game? Because GTA 5 was built on these heists. Like, the entirety of the game was plot. Oh, well, we're going to have you able to heist, do rob banks, this, that, and the other. But there's only like 5 of them in the entirety of the story. And it's not like it's fun because you got to go. For example, from what I remember, I beat GTA 5 a lot. You're the longshoreman or whatever, and you have to play Trevor, and you have to go and pick up freight, and you have to move, and then you have to go and get the submarines. Like, that's not fun. That's not what I'm looking for in my GTA game. Come on. And I have a feeling it's going to just be a lot of meandering in GTA 6. It's not going to be fun. The soundtrack will probably be really heat, because to their credit, they do learn to license great music. But I don't think so much so on story. And GTA 5 story wasn't particularly that good. And compared to what? GTA 4, which is the best. We have Nico Bellic and Roman out here carrying the game, and you actually care whether or not Nico's gonna get out alive. Well, he doesn't even have a situation where his life's out. You need more so Roman, excuse me. Because there's like 3 missions you save Roman's ass. You're more concerned about Roman, and I like Roman, even though he's like, hey, Nico, wanna go bowling? Hey, little Jacob, leave you go drinking. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go drinking with little Jacob. I love that guy. Cool. Babies. What is GTA 6? Hopefully they introduce somebody. Hopefully, because they did this in GTA 4 stupid. They killed Tommy Vercetti, if I'm not mistaken, in the Ballad for Gay Tony. And you can't even have a fun Tommy Vercetti cameo. Half of the they'll say, oh, well, I'm trying to think, what characters were in Vice City? Okay, we got the porn director played by Sean Penn, if I'm not mistaken, in that game. I'm trying to think, what characters could you have that cameo? Have Claude come back. He's fun. Just have him say nothing. And you can race him again. I don't know. Just the thought of it. And from the trailer as well, because I'm not looking at it, I saw it earlier today. The atmosphere is good. I'll give it that. They built some nice environments. It looks like the world looks lively. Hopefully, but it isn't necessarily game footage. But it's what is it? Pre-rendered or whatever. Hopefully, the game runs good. And is GTA 6 online going to be day one? Because if GTA 6 online is not day one, people are gonna fucking freak. Because some people I know are obsessed with GTA Online. That's what they play. And when you play that, people are going to expect you to carry over the characters. So that whatever character they've been role playing, they're level 388 or whatever. and have 27 million GTA bucks. Are they going to carry that over? Because probably not. They're going to do the NBA 2K Madden MLB, the show model, where, oh, well, all that money and currency you save for this season or year of the game, you just have to start over. Sorry, fuck you. You know those Batman cars you bought in GTA 5? Fuck you. They don't exist. You don't get them. Unless they do, then you know, I might be speaking too soon. Maybe they will, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll retract my statement, and I'll say, okay, I'm sorry. They actually did it, but I don't feel like that. And will it be good? Because Red Dead Online is not that good. I liked it at the beginning because it was fun, but they didn't add really anything to Red Dead Online. Like, they'll add, like, a horror. Because their priority is GTA 5 Online. They still make heists for it. Like, damn. The game's been out since, what, 2014? It's been almost 11 years, and they're still making GTA stuff. Or GTA 5 Online stuff. And I just can't believe it. So, lastly, I'm just going to say, hopefully GTA 6 is good. It's being delayed again, which most people say that as a bad sign. I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. Better to be delayed than to be a shitty game forever. And I'm tired of day one patches. I'm tired of games that you buy physical, like on Switch or something. Or even a PS4 where the game is like, what was it, Assassin's Creed, whatever. You can't even play it on a PS4 just because if you do, the game won't even run right. You have to patch it on patch to even get the game to work. It's like, wow. Let's not be in a situation like that. But, you know, we live in 2025 and you can make a pretty broken game and people will buy it. I.e. myself, because I like shitty games. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you enjoyed my rant on Daredevil Born Again and Spider-Man and all the other things in GTA 5. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care.